When I'm starting to work on choreography, my process is always to start with the music. So I try and gather as much musical material as I can, whether it's the Broadway score, a movie soundtrack, any other recordings I can get my hands on. And then I really work from the actual piano conductor score, and I map out my dances with the score. And once I have the dances mapped out, how I want them to progress, you know, whether it's a solo and then a duet and then a large group section, whether it's a unison section versus more of a random section, I kind of map that out initially, and then I fill in the blanks later with the actual steps. My assistant, Mark King, who's our dance captain, he's deeply involved in creating the material and helping me concept it and map it out and where we want the dances to go and how we want them to look. Mark, on a day-to-day basis, maintains the choreography and the integrity of the show from a dance standpoint. I like to gather as much material as possible because you never know when something is going to inspire you or give you ideas. Hairspray is so great in that there are these iconic dances that, that we get to do in the show. And with YouTube, it's all great to pull from. You know, it's really exciting as a choreographer to be able to work in different styles. I find the real challenge lies in if it's an iconic musical that has material that people really expect to see, how do I integrate that into the choreography while still making it my own and feeling like I have a creative hand in my work. Costumes are always a challenge because we typically don't get them until a couple days before we open. So if we know we're going to be wearing big dresses or large skirts, we usually have rehearsal skirts that we work with in the studio. But typically the costume designer will peek in or we'll have a conversation and he'll say, you know, you really can't do that move in this outfit, or I'll ask him, you know, well, can we adjust this costume to accommodate this choreography? And so we try and work together as much as we can to make the costumes work with the dances and vice versa. We have a lot of great new talent, especially here in Hairspray, and it's just one of those shows that really came together magically. We brought the dancers in a half week early, so we were able to just really work very diligently on their material. And they had a little bit of a head start, which was helpful. And then once we got onto the stage, everything translated really well. Everything looked really clean. The dancers have youthful energy, a willingness to try things, to really go for it 150% every night. I mean, these kids are rocking every night. They're working so hard. And that is really, really fun to see, and it keeps everyone on their toes because the young kids, they just go for it, and they just have, you know, no hang-ups about anything, which is really refreshing.